Hey, if you've watched this segment of Ask the Buzz before, you've probably seen us with guests on here asking them questions on what kind of lure should I use, what color should I use to catch more and bigger fish. Well, we've got a very special guest with us today that has some insight on what we should really do to maintain the fishing we have and to catch more and bigger fish.
I got to elaborate a little bit on that. If you've been fortunate enough to spend any time in my home state of Minnesota, our home state of Minnesota, you experience some of the best fishing on the continent for a wide variety of different kinds of fish. Largemouth, smallmouth, walleye, crappies, muskies, sturgeon, trout, salmon. Did I miss anything? I probably missed a
Probably a couple dozen species.
Eel pout. And pout, we were actually talking about that earlier. The fishing is fantastic for every species of fish. And what we're here to do is to encourage you to help us a little bit to make sure that the quality of fishing in Minnesota stays that way.
And you surely do not have me here to give tips on fishing now, because I could sit here all day and learn tips on fishing. But I'm here to tell you why we need that license fee increase. And what we're talking about at the Capitol is $3 for a fishing license, $4 for a deer license, and $5 for an annual camping permit for state parks. Our hunting and fishing programs, the whole program in the state of Minnesota is run off of those license dollars, and our camping state park facilities are run in part on those user fees. It takes the legislature to approve those before we can implement them. So even though we're talking $3 for a fishing license, $4 for a deer license, $5 for a park permit, we still need the legislature to move on that. And the next few days are critical because they have not yet put that money in place. They have not yet approved that. And if they don't approve it, it means we go into next year in a real world of hurt.
Well, it's important for all residents in Minnesota who love the outdoors to support something like this. Again, this is not just, it's not fishing, it's only a couple bucks, and it's only for people who participate in fishing and hunting that this fee is going to influence, but it's for the whole state to be able to enjoy this great resource that we have. And I think without that tradition of hunting and fishing and outdoor recreation in Minnesota, the culture simply wouldn't be the same.
Bottom line is, we need your help. We need you to get online. We need you to ring the phones off a little bit, get to the powers to be in St. Paul and say, do this, do this, do this. It's good for the economy, it's good for the sport, it's good for the nation. When there's a lot of fish to catch, everybody wins, right? Right? And that's what we want. It's that simple. We need your support.
Even I can catch a fish when there's a lot of fish.
That's right.